This is NFL buy or sell. There are 7 matchups this weekend I absolutely love that are going to be great in the NFL. I am buying the Seattle Seahawks to beat the Los Angeles Rams. I'm buying the Seahawks. I'm selling the Rams. This game terrifies me. This is my one pick that I'm like, I really don't feel good about this. That is because the Rams are honestly playing better football than the Seahawks. But the Seahawks are playing at home. Russell Wilson, Jared Goff, it'll be a great game. I think it will be very close. I'm picking the Seahawks to win because they're at home. But again, the Rams are playing better football than the Seahawks right now. And honestly, the best team in the NFL is probably in Los Angeles. That is because between the Chargers and the Rams, those teams are both on fire. And I am buying the Chargers this week. The Chargers are playing a divisional game against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm selling the Chiefs. Look, I sold Alex Smith weeks and weeks ago. Alex Smith has plummeted this year. I wanted the dude to do well, but he's a third-tier quarterback. Alex Smith can't win you a Super Bowl. The Chargers are on fire. The Chargers pass rush is unbelievable, and they have a borderline Hall of Fame quarterback, Phillip Rivers. I'm picking the Chargers to beat the Chiefs this week. I am buying the Packers this week. The Packers are playing the Panthers. I'm selling the Panthers. I have 4 words for you. Aaron Rodgers is back. Enough said. Aaron Rodgers will help elevate the Packers to new heights. Aaron Rodgers is one of those miracle worker quarterbacks that no matter what you put around him, the guy can win you games and win you a Super Bowl. Not to mention he's playing the erratic Cam Newton, who's emotionally immature and very, very streaky. Cam Newton's all over the place. I am picking the Packers to beat the Panthers this week on Sunday. There's one game this week that has no playoff implications that I think is still incredibly interesting. Even though neither of these teams are making the playoffs, there are good storylines, and I believe it will be a close, very good, very interesting game. That is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Washington Redskins. I am buying the Redskins. The Redskins have been blown out 2 weeks in a row, absolutely annihilated 2 weeks in a row. I am looking for the Redskins to bounce back. Kirk Cousins will lead the charge, and I believe he will bounce back and respond to last week's absolute drubbing that the Chargers gave them. I'm buying the Redskins. The Redskins will beat the Cardinals, but it'll be a close game, I'm telling you. Tune into the Redskins and Cardinals. That will be a good NFL football game. Now, next is the matchup of the week. I am buying the Patriots to defeat the Steelers. I'm selling the Steelers. This is another one that it's pretty close. It'll be a great, great football game. And to be honest, the Steelers are a better football team. The Steelers are a much better football team than the New England Patriots. And this is a home game for the Steelers. The fact that this is a home game is very beneficial for the Steelers. The Patriots, however, have Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, and they seem to have the Steelers' number. The Steelers' weakness is their head coach, Mike Tomlin. I believe the Patriots will beat the Steelers this weekend on Sunday. Now, this will be the AFC Championship. Regardless of who wins this week, this will be the AFC Championship. And even if the Steelers win this week, I am picking the Patriots to win the AFC Championship down the road and make it to the Super Bowl. I am buying the 49ers. The 49ers play the Titans this week. The Titans are going to be a wild card team because of this game. This is the game the Titans are going to lose, and they will lose the division to the Jaguars. The Titans will still make the playoffs, but this game will be very telling. Jimmy Garoppolo is absolutely on fire. He's a franchise quarterback. I can't wait to see him match up against the Titans this weekend. Titans 49ers, that's a great game you should watch. Okay. The last matchup I want to talk about is the Cowboys versus the Raiders. I am buying the Raiders. What in the world happened? Sorry, I'm buying the Raiders. I'm buying the Cowboys. What in the world has happened to Derek Carr? Derek Carr was my MVP last year, and he just has plummeted this year. I think what happened is that Derek Carr is still hurt. Derek Carr hurt his back earlier this year. That never really fully recovers until you take a ton of time off. Derek Carr is still injured, and it's really terrible, but the Raiders secondary is awful. I think Dak Prescott is going to have an absolutely fantastic day passing. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will beat the Raiders, I think, pretty soundly. I'm buying the Cowboys. I'm also buying, these are really easy picks, so I'm not putting them into great matchups. I'm buying the Saints, the Ravens, and the Vikings. They're playing the Jets, the Browns, and the Bengals. Those are going to be blowouts. Those are all games I'm picking the Saints, the Ravens, and the Vikings to win. Thank you so much. This has been NFL Buy or Sell.